This Ding-a-Ling ice cream concession, that's the best in town. Don't ever change that.
All right, Columbo. Now, what do you want?
I've got something to show you, sir. Won't take long. Oh, those shoes feel better. Boy, they're giving me a lot of trouble earlier.
Columbo, I'm trying to watch this game. What is it?
You know you did the same thing the first time I came in here. Last Sunday. I guess that's what started me wondering.
I did what?
You turned the radio down, but not quite off. When I told you that Eric Wagner was dead. It's all right. I do the same thing. You know, when I'm listening to the game and my wife interrupts, I can't help myself. I want to hear that game, and I don't care how important the interruption.
Your wife has my sympathy.
However, when I told you about the fresh water on the decking, when I told you that Eric Wagner might have been murdered, you know what you did? Turn the radio completely off. Well, I thought I struck a chord or something.
No, Columbo, you struck out. Now, will you please go find somebody else to pester?
I won't take long, sir. Actually, I just came here to talk about Miss Ragosi.
Who?
You know, Miss Babcock. That was the lady who kept trying to call you at the house. And then later on, you phoned her from the airport.
What are you talking about?
Well, you did try to call her, didn't you? I mean, you wanted to tell her that be quiet about something like that.
I don't even know anybody named Rock, whatever it is.
Well, I spoke to her last night. And you see, when I saw the type of woman that she was, it suddenly occurred to me why you were in such a hurry to rush out of that house and get to an outside phone. And the only reason that could have been was because you already knew that the phones in that house were bugged. You did know, didn't you?
Wait. You don't seriously expect me to tell you anything now?
I don't expect you to admit anything, sir.
Admit?
But you see, when I saw the type of lady that she was and that she liked to have her bread buttered on both sides, well, she practically admitted it.
I don't believe you. You really something.
And I'm sure Miss Ragosi is going to do a lot more talking when she knows that this is really a murder. And it really is, sir. This is a murder case. There is no question about it. Oh, look, he did it again. I guess you just can't help yourself.
Columbo, I'm going to throw you out of here on your ear.
I wouldn't do that, sir.
If the man is an expert marksman, do you think an ex-mercenary, a kid hung up on guns, a former policeman, shoot at still targets? No. Part of being an expert marksman is hitting a moving target. And a man who is accustomed to firearms enough to be an expert marksman is often in a situation of panic.
It's brilliant, sir. That's very impressive. No wonder you solve more crimes than I do, sir. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, sir. I forgot.
Forgot what?
The dress.
The what?
I think I can show you what I mean, sir. Excuse me, sir. Would you draw a circle back there, right around the area of the heart? Don't press too hard, sir. I don't want to ruin the coat.
Now what?
Now I drop my hands. Do you see what happened to that circle, sir? When I dropped my hands, the circle dropped too. Now, when I first saw Mrs. Daly's body, I noticed that she was wearing one of those tight-fitting dresses, and that the bullet hole in the dress was about an inch below the actual wound in her body, which meant that she had to be holding her hands up when she was shot. And she couldn't be running away, could she? I mean, with her hands standing like this. No one runs for their lives with their hands straight up. So either she was walking with her hands straight up, or she was standing still with her hands straight up when the gunman shot her in the back.
Very well done. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, each evening here at the Cabaret of Magic, we'd like to ask a member of our audience, a volunteer, to step forward on the stage to be Santini's attendant or assistant, if you would. Perhaps a beautiful young woman. We have a beautiful young man instead. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored because this gentleman stands before you is none other than Lieutenant Columbo of the Los Angeles Police Department. Welcome, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, you look like a man who enjoys a game of chance. You play cards?
Yes, sir.
Down at the station?
Yes, sir.
Does the chief know about that, Lieutenant?
No, sir.
Lieutenant, do you possess a deck of cards with you?
With me? No, sir.
You sure not on your person anywhere?
Me? No.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have any either, but...
Well, maybe back...
Lieutenant, what do we have here? You're holding out on us. Ace of spades, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, what do we have? King of hearts. King of hearts. Is that all you have? Lieutenant, here have we here 3 bullets. That, Lieutenant, is indeed a fine hand in any man's book. But I believe, sir, that I could possibly beat that hand. Are you holding any more cards, Lieutenant? Somewhere on your... Oh, what have we here, Lieutenant? A full deck. Quite a full deck. Lovely dealt. Thank you, Della. Thank you, milady. Thank you, Lieutenant, very much. No. What about a nice hand for Lieutenant Columbo?
Very much. Thank you. You know, I'd like to challenge you to a trick. I brought something with me, a trick I'd like to challenge him with, if you could. It's, you know, down in headquarters, we've got these special handcuffs for dangerous criminals. They're absolutely foolproof. You can't get out of them. And the boys down at the station, they said nobody could get out of them. And I wagered that you would. I don't know whether you can, sir, but would you like to try and see whether you could do that?
Would you be good enough, sir, though, to explain to my audience that I have never seen these cuffs before, and this is the first time we've ever attempted this?
Oh, absolutely. I can vouch for that.
All right.
Absolutely.
I'll raise that up for you, make it more convenient, and there we have them. Are they secured now, sir?
Yes, sir.
To your satisfaction?
You can't get out of these. I know that for a fact.
We shall try. May I have a drum roll? Your handcuffs.
I knew you could do it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe nobody's trying to kill you. You know, I've been wrong before. You know, you can get too complicated. Bill Haynes was blown up. Let's keep it simple. Somebody was trying to blow up Bill Haynes. What are we beating our brains in for? At least that way you can sleep easy.
Would you like to try one of quality for a change?
Well, thank you very much. Will you join me? I didn't know you used them.
One a day.
Well, they feel very good. And they smell very good, too.
Maybe you can use this. Do you have a first name?
I do. My wife is about the only one that uses it.
Well, we have similar jobs in a way. I wear a uniform, you wear a... I suppose you could call that a uniform. Used to tell my cadets, you know, all the time. Sometimes it's harder to be a slob than to be neat and tidy and clean. It's the wars, you see, the wars. Going nations. When that stops, hang up the uniform. I'll hang up my uniform. I'll go and take care of my backyard. I got some roses. White roses. And I suppose that when people stop abusing each other, you'll hang up your uniform.
This is a first-rate cigar.
You ever liked? You didn't really try it yet.
What you were saying, I talk about that kind of thing with my wife. She reads a lot.
Excuse me. Yes?
Mr. Tate for you on line 23, sir. And Captain Loomis is waiting to see you.
All right. I'll take the call on 23 and have Captain Loomis wait.
There's something I want you to see. I'm going to get it. I'll be right back.
Wednesday afternoon. 4:30. Yes, that'll be fine, Mr. Tate. Let's meet outside the chapel.
Just one more thing.